Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Everything All the Time podcast show. I'm your host, Michael Manhattan, and we are back in the building with episode 21, Get Familiar. Tonight, we were supposed to have a hip hop artist by the name of CaRon come on with us. Unfortunately, he couldn't join us tonight, but as they say, the show must go on. So we're going to talk about me tonight. I hope that's okay with you guys. Big shout out to CaRon. We definitely gonna still promote your music, play some of the tunes that you got going on. Check him out on SoundCloud. He has some great music. He had a single out right now called I Wish. And I hope everything is well with you, CaRon. Everything all the time. Podcast shows behind you, my brother. So I'm your host, Michael Manhattan, and we're here with episode 21. It's been quite a journey into this podcast game. I got into this business, so to speak, because for me, I'm a serial entrepreneur. It's been something that I love to do my whole life, and I'm just in love with business. So being on this podcast platform has been a blessing for me, and I've been meeting a lot of great people, having a lot of great conversations, and I'm just building a brand. The purpose of me starting this podcast was to highlight a lot of the businesses that I'm interested in and that I'm currently doing. But in the midst of that, I felt that it was very important for me to include a lot of the other entrepreneurs and business owners in my city, in my area, and invite them on as well to tell their stories. So if you haven't been watching over, the last 4 or 5 months or so, this is what this platform is all about. Everything all the time. We are the ultimate entrepreneurial platform. We reach out to entrepreneurs, business owners, artists, politicians, dancers, singers. We want everybody on. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a brand that they want to promote. And that's why I started this particular podcast. We shoot live every week from Brockton, Mass. Right now we are in Focus to Win Studios. As you can see the banner behind me. This is a full-scale production studio. They do graphic designs. They host podcast shows, studio. It's a great team of guys that I linked up with to make all of this happen, along with my production company, ELR Productions. So that's just a little bit about myself and the show. We have a lot more to talk about. But as you all know, we start the show with the Mind of Manhattan and just a few things that are going on in the month of June. June is winding down, and it is Pride Month. Shout out to everybody in the Alphabet Gang. I show love and respect to everybody in their decisions, and I truly hope that everybody can come around to do the same thing. Also, a big month for the fathers. Father's Day weekend was not too long ago. I'm a father. I have children, and I think that's a very important part of my life. And I do my best to provide for my family. And big shout out to all the guys out there who have kids and provide for their families as well. It's also Caribbean Heritage Month. Shout out to all my people from the islands. Your swag and your influence is everything. Besides the fact that your islands and your locations are beautiful, big shout out to Caribbean Heritage Month. Everything all the time is just getting started. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk more about the show itself and myself.
Yeah, we in here. ELR, OBE, Manhattan, gifted. Only desire when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star but I'm gifted. I don't really sleep, probably been a week. Gotta keep this cash on the road. Every time I speak, all I wanna see is you passing the dough. I got a little freak, half Japanese, booty pop out like a fro. Every time we meet, I be going deep like I'm catching a throw. I don't really talk when it's go time. All my bars hit like a dope line. Car need a button when I whip mine. A nigga tryna ball like sunshine. Stay with the heat like a 4-5. Niggas on my wave like a boat ride. So I spread love when it's showtime. Ain't red man, but I'm so high. I don't really talk when it's go time. All my bars hit like a dope line. Car need a button when I whip mine. A nigga tryna ball like sunshine. Stay with the heat like a 4-5. Niggas on my wave like a boat ride. So I spread love when it's showtime. Ain't red man, but I'm so high. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. I ain't wearing cleats for playing for keeps. I go for the score and I slide. Hit after hit, you know I don't miss. Like Steph when I'm letting them fly. Ain't worried about drip, put that on my bitch. Fuck a nick just like a dime. You punching that clock, the pandemic starts, and now you can't even get high. An 80s baby, so I'm grown now. Always foreign when I roll around. Blow designer trees by the pound, so you can find me way above the crowd. My flow hot, you are sorta mild. I love the hate, cause the money piles. I'm so lit, see the smoke for miles. I'm with your bitch, she wet as the Nile. Just to watch, got her drooling. I grind a lot, see me moving. All these knots got me cooling. I don't play the blocks like you win. Broke now, I'm picking and choosing. Only option winning, never losing. Anything's possible, I'm cruising. So high like a rocket, I'm Houston. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission.
Yes, we back in the building.
You just mad cause I'm different.
I'm your host, Michael Manhattan. This is the show of the night, Thursday night, coming at you live. I started the show talking about an artist, CaRon, who I thought originally was not going to be with us, but you know, thankfully God works in mysterious ways, and he was able to make it tonight. So we do have hip hop artist CaRon in the building. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, man? It's a pleasure to be here. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for making it, man. Thank you so much for making it. How was the journey over here? I hope it wasn't too crazy.
Man, it's just the traffic was crazy.
Traffic
though.
was crazy.
Yeah,
I got you.
It was crazy.
This is I don't know what happened with what's going on with all these cars on the road, bro. It's crazy. It's like everybody's going nowhere in a rush, right?
No, for real. That's what it be like.
That's what's up. So I told the audience a little bit about you in the beginning, as far as you know your music and I just heard your single "I Wish," which is a very cool song.
Yeah.
Can you just take me a little bit into that song in particular, the song "I Wish"?
Well, that song, after my grandmother passed, she was really close to me and stuff. So it was more of me trying to, show my appreciation, and like putting out, like I wasn't able to say what I wanted to say to her, of how much I looked up to her and all that, and how she kept me like grounded and everything, and I just wanted to show that's like a tribute to her.
That's what's up. The song definitely had a lot of deep lyrics. The melody was really dope. So I want to take it back. So your grandmother, she was an influence in your life coming up.
Yeah,
basically.
absolutely.
That's what's up. So we'll take it back a little further. As far as music is concerned, how long have you been doing music, and who are some of your influence of music?
I've been doing music for like how I've been doing it now since the pandemic first started. But before that, I was, I did a couple of things here and there. My dad actually got me into music since I was 5 years old. So I've always had music within my life. My influence, I would say Michael Jackson is definitely the first. You know what I mean?
MJ, the great, the king of
Hell
pop. Oh
hell
yeah,
I
absolutely.
be trying to do the moonwalk and stuff. Like as soon as I first seen it, I was like, yeah, I want to do that.
Right.
And you know, I have a lot of influence on like Temptations, like old school, you know, like the old school people
Right.
back in the days, what that had like more meaning to it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And Tupac, obviously, that's one of my dudes. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean, so yeah, I got a lot of influence.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So now the project that you have going on now, is this an EP? Is this a bigger project? Or how does this project get started?
Yeah, it's a EP. The past 2 years I was going through a lot of stuff. So this is pretty much a recognition of. It's called Past, Present, and Future. So it's pretty much 3 songs. One's past, one's present, one's future. Just pretty much stating on where I came from in the past, where I'm at in the present, and what I look forward towards the future.
That's dope. That's a clever concept. I like that a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Where can we find that?
It's not out yet.
Not out-
I'm
it's
still in the
working on-
works. Still in
okay,
the
perfect.
works, which it should be out in probably in a few months. But I do have a couple of singles coming out very soon, and a couple of videos that I'm working on as well. That's on my mixtape, Struggling to Survive.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So now in listening to the music, I hear like you have like an ability to rap and sing. Can you rap and sing?
Yeah, I would think that I could rap better than I could sing, but I always loved singing.
Right,
I've always
right,
loved
right.
singing. That's actually when my dad was like, got me into singing when I was like 5 years old. And rap, I didn't really take rapping seriously until I started seeing like hip hop and all that stuff when I got older.
Right, right, absolutely. So just in the couple minutes we've been talking, I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot. And being June, being Father's Day, I think just the fact that you mention him so much is like it's a big thing.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so are you a dad? Are you a father yourself?
Yes, I am a father of 4. I just had my 4th the 23rd of this month. So,
Congratulations, man.
thank you.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
what's
you, I
up, man.
appreciate it.
I got 3 of my own, so I definitely know what time it is. But
That's
kids are
dope.
definitely a blessing.
Absolutely.
So the industry is a crazy place. You know what I mean? Music these days is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you still have that soulful vibe that I feel could fit really in any era.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel about the state of the industry right now, and how do you feel like your sound could really relate to people?
I mean, the state of the industry right now, I feel like there's more varieties and different ways that they can express themselves now, which is pretty dope. I feel like it's only gonna get better. You know, I don't think that it's really gonna change. It's only gonna get better, and I feel like the type of music that I do, I try to stay as relatable and as true to my art as possible. I don't really try to fabricate on things I haven't done or wouldn't want to do. I really like to tell stories and all that, so I feel like I'll be able to fit in any type of genre. I mean, it's just a beginning for me, you know.
That's definitely a dope outlook. This is Everything All the Time podcast show. My man CaRon made it into the building. I'm definitely
Yep.
happy to have him in here. We've been chatting all week. The excitement was definitely there, so I'm glad you could make it. We're gonna take a quick break. We're just getting started with my man. We got some more Q&A for him. We're gonna play some of his music very soon. Everything
Yeah,
All the Time.
Lord.
We'll be right back.
Manhattan. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles. Yeah. Never kick a man while he's down, that's foul shit to do. Stop running with them fake niggas that you call your crew. I do dirt, I do it solo. Been top 10 on the bolo. Mine only on the money, fuck these brocos. You see me here, you a no-show. Boss hitting like Kodo. I don't need a deal or motherfucking promo. This shit gets deeper than Curry from the logo. Stand for something, cause getting played is a no-no. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles. Yeah. My pops always told me be a leader, never follow. Some niggas get the message, others just get the bottle. Apply the pressure, never feel it, always been my motto. Too many kings dying for them rings like Apollo. Be happy you alive, all this money make them holler. I don't discriminate if we talking about making dollars. I grind like bad breaks, no promises for tomorrow. It's time to elevate, hunger pains getting louder. All of these roads I tried to take just let me down. Had to find a way to get myself up off the ground. Played the cards I was dealt, now check me out, I'm winning now. So high you can see the smoke coming for miles.
Yes, sir. We are back in the building. Everything all the time. Episode 21. Get familiar. We're coming to you live from Brockton, Mass. Focus to Win Studios. My guys, like I said, they handle all things podcast, all things production, graphic designs. And we got my man CaRon in the building tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hip hop artist. Does a little bit of rapping. Does a little bit of singing. And we're gonna get into a little bit more about him a little bit. This is what he's all about. This is his platform tonight. It's all about you, brother.
I appreciate that.
So what I feel, because I do a little music myself. I just played a song you just heard was something off a mixtape that I did.
Nice.
And I know that I'm not known as an artist. You know what I mean? And for me, I do music for a particular reason. You know what I mean? It's you can call it a hobby, you can call it for fun or whatever you want.
Yeah.
But for you musically, what is it for you? What do you look to accomplish with it? And how do you feel about support
I mean,
in the industry or just musically for yourself?
yeah, music has always been an outlet for me, whether it was expression or something I was going through. Even if it's something I didn't go through, it would be music that a situation would happen, and that when I got older, I'd be like, oh, this is what this song was talking about, like stuff like that. So that's what's kind of inspiring, is the simple fact that you can help people through your music. I mean, music is one of the most powerful resources and energies of all time, like something that you can't touch. I mean, you can't really put a label on it like that. And
What would life be without music, literally?
exactly, it'll be silent. It'll be real quiet.
Right.
It won't be no harmony in that, you know.
Right,
But I always felt like you can, through music, you can always help others and express and change. You can probably change the world, even that. I mean, bring people together, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think one song, people do it with one song. I mean, they
Yeah.
call them one-hit wonders, but literally one song could
Yeah.
literally, resound throughout time. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I see that you got your, like I said, your dad's here. You have, is that your
That's my
mom?
sister,
Your
yeah.
sister's here. Like, you have like a support system.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like dope, and a lot
Yeah.
of people in the music industry don't have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just what's some advice that you would give to not just kids, but anybody trying to do music and express themselves, but don't really have, what you have is a support system.
Yeah. I mean, I think the most important thing to do is to not really, stop doing what you're doing, regardless if you don't have a support system. Eventually, they will come. The more that you work on your craft and the more that you're serious about what you're doing, I mean, you'll be able to lead by example, and you'll eventually have people that want to follow and want to support you. I've never been the type of person to look for any handouts or to look for favors. So it's like, it's just leading by example, and I mean, just trying to do the best thing that you can to like show and prove of what you're actually capable of. You'll definitely get support along the way.
That's a great point. Now you got the haters out there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, what would the world be without the haters?
For real, that's
I
true.
mean, for me, it's motivation. Like, I mean, if I walk into a room and you know what I mean, you walk into a room, you're sharp, you come in, you're gonna command attention. You know what I mean? But there's always gonna be those individuals out there that that's gonna hate. You know what I mean? How do you persist through that? And how do you find the balance of music and just your day-to-day life, your kids? Like, where does
Yeah.
that balance come from?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy, but
Right.
it's because I love this so much and I want this that bad. Is that I'm willing to do whatever it takes for me to, fit it into my schedule any way possible.
Right.
As far as the haters, I don't really mind them. I actually appreciate them because, they're giving me, a reason why that people's actually looking at. Whatever the case is, I can do a better song. Whatever the case is, and I mean, I'll be
Right.
like, okay, that's cool.
It is competition. It's competition.
Yeah, maybe we can link up and see if we can do the shit together.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's like I don't have no malice for anybody. I want everybody to win.
Right.
I mean, so I never really cared about haters.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes in the beginning, it would come to me like sometimes I used to think like my people up in low. I mean,
Mhm.
sometimes I felt like I was overlooked.
Right.
But I was like, you know what? I don't even think it's that. I just think that they haven't seen enough from me.
Right.
I
That
think
could
that's
be.
what it
Yeah.
is. So
Yeah.
as soon as I started just focusing on me instead of everybody else,
Right.
then that's when the support started coming in.
I think that's a key thing because music is it's an oversaturated market. Everybody's trying to do music. I mean, you got lawyers trying to do music, doctors trying to do music. They're making 6 figures, but they want to make a song. You know what I mean? So just with so much going on, the people out there, that's true. They want to see more from you. They want to see, oh, you made a mixtape, but what else is next? You know what I mean? Because I'm in that same position, but I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm not doing it for a deal. I'm doing it genuinely because it's in me and I want people to hear it.
Yeah,
And I want to get feedback. If it's bad feedback or not, it's all good because I'm not looking for $1 from it. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to know why you're going into the game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So a lot of gems there. I appreciate that, my brother.
Of course.
We want to play some music from my man CaRon right now. My man Tim got that loaded up in the back. So check out this song. We want your feedback. Comment on it. Let us know what you think about it. This is a single from my man CaRon coming up right now.
This is a beneficial production.
I wish I could tell you how far that I've come, how you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust. I wish I could tell you how far that I've come, how you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust. I'm trying to look to a different light. The heavens open up, and I picture you every time I feel like giving up. Struggling to survive just to get ripped apart. And this time it's like we're losing everything we are. Wow, still trying to hold on like some handlebars. I know you watching, it always have been. Friend of me's I'm more surrounded. You taught me how to remain cautious. You with the Lord now, still wanna believe you all who went departed. I pinch myself to see if I'm dreaming. The words goodbye in my life. I never wanted this feeling. Asking God why the heart's bleeding. Thinking that she wouldn't want me to feel defeated. As I'm reaching, I'm still in denial. A photo sometimes ain't enough to see you smile. I wanna hug you and hear you tell me how I made you proud. And how you always knew I can do it. Cause lately I've been filled with doubt. Man, going days, this shit is wild. I wish I could tell you how far that I've come. How you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust. I wish I could tell you how far that I've come. How you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust. Now I'm in the dark, my light's not turning on. Couldn't talk for days, no, didn't wanna call. Just wanted to see and be in my nene's arms. Her grip was so strong, the type to click back your senses whenever things was hard. And every single time, yeah, that I was lost. I remember how you got up and beat all the odds. When I give up any reason, thinking you would fall. I keep on picking these scars, walking to the roads I've traveled far. Trying to follow the stars, but we lifetimes apart. I know that's where you are. You told me about a place that's full of grace, the home of God. That's where he decided exactly to make you stay. I wasn't ready for this, especially not this way. Still can't find the words to think of what else to say, but to rest and allow you to live through me anyway, in every way. I wish I could tell you how far that I've come, how you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust. I wish I could tell you how far that I've come, how you inspired everything that I've done. When I was young, you gave me real explanation of love. Told me to crawl before I walk, broke it down how to trust.
This is a beneficial production.
Make sure you get on SoundCloud and check out my man CaRon. Get on there and check him out, aka Ronnie. He's in the building. This segment we like to do our shout outs. Myself, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I got my hands in a lot of things, including this podcast. Construction company called One Touch Development. We do a lot of residential and commercial properties in Mass, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. So definitely hit me up on the Facebook. We'll take care of you for sure. Cleaning business called a Sparkling Group. We do that too. We'll take care of your home. It's summertime. Y'all ain't trying to clean your house, so we'll do that for you. Don't worry about it. Hit me on the Facebook. We got you. This podcast is every week, every Thursday. We like to highlight our entrepreneurs, our artists. Let them promote their brand and get out here and do their thing for sure. Just a few artists real quick, really doing their thing in the city. Yaya Gabbana, big shout out to her. She has a new single out called I'm Her. She was on here a couple months ago, and she's hosting and doing all kind of music. Shout out to Yaya, man. Exit Fame, he's all over the place. He's over there touring with Millie's, I think, right now. So big shout out to Exit. Boston's own, man. We got a lot of talent in the city, man. A lot of talent out here, bro. So we got to make sure we support each other and put each other on these platforms and connect, It's all about the connection. Shout out to all my podcasters, man. Talk of the town. My man Jizzy.
Yep.
Yeah. My man Jizzy was on here a couple of weeks ago. Happy 2-year anniversary to you, my brother. Sorry I couldn't make it out there. You know why. Got into a little fender bender. But it's all good. Shout out to Apex Noir, my man Tito, black-owned dispensary on Congress. He got it popping down there, so please go get over there and do him some justice. Zep Boutique, my girl Drew. My company's actually working on her build out for her boutique. Her dispensary opened up in Mattapan sometime in the fall, so definitely tap in with her. I'm gonna turn it over to you, CaRon, man. Give your shout outs, man. Tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my manager, my pops over here, my assistant, my sister, my family. Obviously, God, he comes first. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. I want to give a shout out to Talk of the Town again. Yerp, my nigga. You know what I mean? Fucking hell yeah, the whole crew, the whole establishment, Undeniable Sound. I definitely got to give a shout out to One Eye Visuals, Xavier and shit, my boy, C. Millie, Cash Boy Gang, fucking like Local the Demon, freaking Zay Illis, Adrian. I gotta give a shout out to them, and my kids too. Cause they give me that fire to keep on going. So definitely shout out to them. And I don't know if I missed anybody. If I did, my apologies. I ain't gonna forget next time. Y'all can hit me up after this. You know what I mean? But it's all love. Bless y'all.
Definitely, we appreciate that. Like I said, this platform is all about support, uplifting our artists, uplifting our entrepreneurs and business owners. And CaRon is one of those individuals that, I noticed his music. I noticed where he was going. I was like, I got to reach out to this dude and see what's popping, man, and definitely get him on the show. And there's nothing wrong with that, people. Like, to support, hit the like button, or give a shout out. Yeah. Like, it's literally painless. Yeah. And I don't really understand why people don't do it more. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of egos and a lot of hatred, but especially in this city, we have to, find ways to get over that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think
especially explaining in a different type of way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think these platforms of the podcasts and artists working together is really the only way to go. Yep. You know what I mean? So
networking and shit and all that.
Networking and a positive vibe. Leave the drama at home. Leave all the beef alone. Like we still beefing. I mean, if you really about the streets, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah. But if you know what I mean, if you're really trying to keep it straight and narrow, let's just do that and support each other. www.youtube.com/@eatpodcast is where you want to go and subscribe. We're not done just yet. We got some more music from my man CaRon coming up, and we'll be back with my man CaRon. Everything all the time.
You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want in life. Just promise me honestly that you'll only be mine. You can stay on top cause I've been enjoying the ride. Got you saying, my. Got you saying, oh, my. You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want. got the whole package. You taking it all savage. Doing on top of this old fashioned. The way that you put in your back end. You can put me up in your classes. Show me how you been making it classic. Take control, we spellin' magic. We fight to remember what happened. It ain't easy, believe me, you leave me, just know that I tried. You made me a better me when I couldn't see what was inside. Emotions collide when you're high, could tell me I'm lying. I'm taking a trip to your heart, ain't no mountain I could climb. Doesn't matter where I go, doesn't matter what they say. You're always gonna have me, babe, until the end of my days. Whenever I'm on my grind, it's you I carry with faith. We're gonna be just fine, every step of the way. You can't take the lead, and I'll follow behind. Every king is his queen, right by his side. You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want in life. Just promise me honestly that you'll only be mine. You can stay on top cause I'm enjoying the ride. Got you saying my. Got you saying oh my. You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want in life. May I get you company? You get it all that you want from me. Take the air that I breathe. Not at all it wouldn't bother me. I could pick 7 spots in your honor. Let me show you the 7 seas. Give me the flame like you passing the torch, no 3rd degree. I get it, you said it, it's all for you, babe. You never thought you would fall in again. Your exes never caught the goddess within. But baby, I see all the glory before me. Can tell by the way that you hold me, making me want you to know me. I'll give you the script, now we're legit. Tatted or printed, the song was with it. You give me the every need for the pulses I find. Love you to the moon and back. You got the remedies, the grammar con, only God can make something like that. It's like a whirlwind as the world spins. You just got it like that. I want the physical and the principles, baby. So you can't take the lead, and I follow behind. Every king is his queen, right by his side. You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want in life. Just promise me honestly that you'll only be mine. You can stay on top cause I'm enjoying the ride. Got you saying my. Got you saying oh my. You know that I got you like I'm holding you tight. I can give you everything you want in life.
Yes, yes, sir. We are back in the building, everything all the time. I'm your host, Michael Manhattan. Episode 21, Get Familiar with my man, CaRon. What's
Ronnie.
poppin', boy? Yes, sir. He's been a great host, dropping some gems on us, man, taking us down his journey through music. You know, that he's a dad, so, you know, he has that going on, the balance of music and everything. So it's definitely been a pleasure having him on. And here I started the show thinking I'd be talking about me the whole show. But, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and he made it how it's supposed to be for a man to be on tonight and talk about his brand and his music, which I'm definitely loving. I know I heard a couple tracks before, but those 2 right there definitely sticking with me, bro. And we got a special surprise for y'all, man. We got CaRon who agreed to do a little something for us a cappella. And I hope you and guys are ready for a treat. It's on you, my man.
Yes,
Do your
sir.
thing.
Yo, it's really good. It's actually off of, you know, a little something I've been working on. I mean, a lot of people might know this, but not. But I'm a prophet, not accomplished. I'm an option, not accomplished. Born at the bottom where the grass is always greener, let's be honest. So there's dramas that I face, manipulate trauma like a game. I ain't the one to really try to play. The plenty of that at a younger age. Looking for recognition was a phase. And me run around like a maze, praying for faith, hoping things will change. And niggas that mess me up in the brain, saying you're real, but you're really fake. Labeled a fool, and I ain't in shape. Wasn't my fault, I would take the blame. What it cost myself for the blame. Taking for granted, child tribulation's the only thing I really had to gain. My feet are the ground, and I ever laid it. You get in the head, hitting for the fame. You can stay in your lane. I'm a spaceship, see me levitate again. I done came a long way. Lost a lot of families, way too many friends. Oh shit!
I know I put you on the spot. It's all
it's
good.
all
You
good. It's
ripping
all
it, though.
good.
You killing it. It's all
Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's a little taste from my man CaRon, little freestyle. That's what's good, bro.
Alright.
Like I said, I appreciate that. This is everything all the time. This platform is dedicated to artists like my man CaRon, business owners, politicians, We have everybody on there. We're not afraid to tackle any topic. Are you a sports fan?
Yes, sir.
I know you're hurting from the Celtics. I always got to talk about my sports. So before we go, we got to talk about the sports and get that out the way.
Yeah, that was intense.
So what do you think about this Porzingis trade, man? I got to get your opinion on that, bro.
I did not expect that shit to happen, to be honest. But
Marcus Smart out of here, bro.
yeah, I mean, they gonna have to do a lot of other ways of how to get the next championship. I mean, because that was definitely a hit.
Shocker.
Yeah, that
shocker.
was definitely a hit.
I'm hoping that we get the best years of his life, Porzingis, because I know Smart gave us a lot defensively and just leadership-wise. But I hope it works out for the best. But, the Celtics is like the pride right now. The Patriots, I don't know. Yeah. I heard DeAndre Hopkins might be coming through.
Oh, shit, for real?
That's what I've heard. I think he might be getting signed to us. I'm not sure, but that'd be a good look, I think.
Yeah, definitely would.
Got to step up. What's our quarterback's name? I don't even know our quarterback's name anymore.
I don't
Tim,
even know.
help me out. Who's our quarterback?
Know, bro.
Mac Jones. That's the guy. That's
watching.
not good if you don't know the quarterback's name.
I stopped
that's
watching
horrible.
when they started losing.
Right.
I was like, nah, I'm not doing this.
It's not a good look. But yeah, we talk about everything on this show. I had to, get my man's opinion on that. Red Sox, we ain't even gonna go there right now. We'll talk about them when we doing something. But this is everything all the time. CaRon, I appreciate you coming on, man. Dope artist, bro. Please check out his music, SoundCloud, CaRon, a.k.a. Ronnie.
Yes,
I Wish, which is one of my favorite joints off the rip. And any last words you want to say before we get out of here, Brody?
Yeah, y'all can find me on all platforms, not just SoundCloud. I'm on YouTube, iTunes, fucking Apple Music, Amazon, everywhere. Know what I mean? And you definitely will see a lot more of me soon. So just tap in and stay tuned. Ronnie.
Stay tuned, my man Ronnie. I'm your host, Michael Manhattan. This is Everything All the Time, brought to you by ELR Productions, Focus to Win Studios. We'll see you next week for another episode.
Yes, sir.
I swear they only here because of where I'm at.
They don't really fuck
They
with
only
me.
stay cause I do what they can.
No, they don't really fuck with me. Really fuck with me. Never loyal, kick 'em out with me. Throw me out when they done with me. They don't really
I swear they only here because of where I'm at.
They don't really fuck
They
with
only
me.
stay cause I do what they can.
They don't really fuck with me. Really fuck with me. Never loyal, kick 'em out with me. Throw me out when they done with me. They don't really
fuck with me. I've been walking through a bum city, cause they want what I have, they want it so bad. They'll probably say fuck it and come for me. I'm a prodigy, product of poverty. Bombing the shows got me lit like Osama. Be honestly, I'ma show niggas who's king. Bitches be calling, but I let it ring. I'm never home, but I guess it's my thing. I just be rapping, I don't like to sing. Fuck it, I'm making the chi and the ching. Rack up the dollars just to make them holler. I look at this prophet, he's back in the ring, bitch. Look at this prophet, he's back in the ring, bitch.
I swear they only here because of where I'm at.
They don't really fuck
They
with
only
me.
stay cause I do what they can.
No, they don't really fuck with me. Really fuck with me. Never loyal, kick 'em out with me. Throw me out when they done with me. They don't really
I swear they only here because of where I'm at.
They don't really fuck
They
with
only
me.
stay cause I do what they can.
They don't really fuck with me. Really fuck with me. Never loyal, kick 'em out with me. Throw me out when they done with me. They don't really.
Grew up with niggas and some of them didn't really fuck with me. I could tell by their communications, all that tough noise never stuck with me. If you're not from low, just so you know, don't come with that bullshit. You could get clipped quick without even having to do shit. Never mind the single-minded, I body shit. Circle small, I was boxed in. Niggas never loyal, wanna fuck my bitch. Sloppy seconds, had to serve him that cold dish. I got love and respect for all life, so I wasn't gon' take kids. But I got no more patience. If niggas ain't shit, then they ain't shit. Bottom line, nigga, plankton. On the rise, another wavelength. Real ones never die ape shit. I be chillin' off the Henny faded. But I meant to be fitting, I swear they only
here because of where I'm at.
They don't really fuck
They
with
only
me.
stay cause I do what they can.
No, they don't really fuck with me. Really fuck with me. Never loyal, kick 'em out with me. Throw me out when they done with me. They don't really
I swear they